What's up, YouTubers? I just thought I'd show you my home project I've been working on for several years. You'll have to excuse the mess. The poor thing is just filthy dirty. There's some parts that's been hydro dipped. I'm kind of ashamed of how it looks. All the polished stuff is very dusty and it just it's in pretty rough shape. I'd started painting it at one time and changed my mind. I Frenched in the door handles here. These are high dollar door handles, and you just push them in and they're all Frenched in. I also put a the old Dodge Charger, I believe it was, had these. Um, it's not mounted right, but I got the gas tank in the trunk. Just kind of wanted to show you. Here's my baby I've been working on. I put in the chrome deal, and then I've been working on this stand for a little while. I don't know if you all can see it, but I got it painted. Had a guy, he owns a custom shop, 3G Customs, and he done all the cutting and got that painted up. And then I kind of did some stuff on the back, just kind of the Joker's saying, and kind of made it look like blood was running down. Just kind of wanted to show you that. I just got done doing I put in some LED tail lights. I gotta adjust them. I don't like the fitment on them. They don't fit very well. Just thought I'd show you. I had some special Joker edition stuff done on it. Special emblems and stuff. Done all the interior. Done the horn button. I've done the seats in it. Had them a guy done the upholstery, and then I took them all out and done them myself. And you can't see it, but down there at the bottom there's I don't know if you can see it very well, but you can see in the deal it's Joker, and it says "Why so serious?" And then I had the Joker done there. Show you up under the hood. I've hydro dipped all I don't know if you can see with the flashing lights, but it gets a lot of attention. And then I had him make me this up. It's kind of loud, but you know, I get a lot of attention. I hydro dipped all the firewall and the shock tower bolts, or bowls, I should say. It's just one of my babies. Hydro dipped all this stuff. I've got something coming for this. I'm gonna do something that's really cool, but I just kind of want to show you guys that, and then I'll take you over here to my toolbox. This is the main reason I come out here Sunday. I've got all my battery chargers. This is an old school Husky that I had at my shop for a while. One of my first ones. Changing the batteries out. Just a few old school wrenches. I think these are all Proto. It's got, I got a few of the Proto ones in there. I got old school gear wrench. These are one of the first gear wrench tools that I bought. I'm very impressed with the gear wrench. I've got the small Husky. These are good metric wrenches. I like the little, they get in spots, different spots. Empty drawer, of course, with a chuck. I got more wrenches. They're scattered all throughout, but this is one of my better boxes that I've been trying to get the house one up to date. I've got some the old school. I took the ones at the shop and just kind of threw them in some containers and brought them home. I got to go through these and get them on some racks. I got some more racks like these I'm gonna to do. Some wrenches, or excuse me, some hammers and that. My loose Allen wrenches in here, and I've got a whole drawer full of them over there in them other two boxes. But here's some more. I've always kind of liked these Craftsman. These probably one of the first sets when I made some money. It was one of them deals when they first come out. I just had to have a set. I spent my money on them, and I've had them for several years. I've got a lot of Klein, a lot of the old Craftsman. You know, this is when they made good tools. I got a few Stanley here. There's a couple Taiwan. Most all of the wrenches I have, like I said, is Craftsman. I've got a few cheap ones, but a lot of them are mostly Craftsman. My screwdriver drawer, miscellaneous, Klein. Just got a lot of different variety. Old Cobalt set. I think that's a nut driver set there. This is just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I was trying to organize it to where I got that on a rack that's supposed to go on a wall, but it just seems to work better in my toolbox. And then I've got the old DeWalt stuff. This here has been an old faithful. It works good for interior stuff. I've charged this maybe 3-4 times, and it's still going strong. I've had it for about 3 years now. And then I believe I got more DeWalt and that down there. This is I've got like 2 or 3 of these different sizes. This one, I call it the arm breaker, because anybody and everybody that has used it, you will not stop. This thing is tough. It's a 1/2 inch, and it's my go-to when nothing else works. I'm cordless all the way, but that, like I said, it'll break your arm if you don't watch out. It's just, and then I started to clean this up, and I had flames and stuff on it, and I kind of started sanding it back down, and it just one of them deals. I never have got back to it. To get this, just basically a junk drawer, got older tools and things, and I used to do a lot of painting out here, and it's just, and you can see the bottom's got junk in it. This one is one that I bought, one of the first ones I got. It's a Husky. It's an old faithful. It's got the old school timing lights, and I got the dills for your drill press and that. I've got a drill press over there that some more Craftsman, and some of them are just cheap Chinese, Westward, once again gear wrench. These are all cheaper Chinese. This is another set of wrenches, Stanley. We used to, when I worked in a factory, they would cut the ends of these wrenches off, 1/2 inch wrenches, and so I just decided I was going to weld them together because they were just throwing them away. There was a special deal. They would cut the end off, and then they'd weld it on to different deals to work on different type of machinery, and we had to have specialty tool, and we make them, and I didn't see throwing them away. Here's all my air tools. You know, most of them are either Husky, Craftsman, a few Harbor Freight. I don't recall on most of the and I've got 3 of these. We had these at the plant also, and what they did is buy small compressors for each line, and we'd get these in with them, and they were just going to toss them out. And so I talked the parts room guy into giving them to me. Just junk drawers. Another empty drawer. Some more wrenches. Some more clamps and things. Just junk drawer. Drill bit drawer. Another empty drawer. All my Allen wrenches. I got to get them all. Another empty drawer. I think there's probably 1 or 2 bits. This is just one that had got lost, and I lost a lot of them. When I worked in the factory, people would help themselves. So another empty drawer, but I just needed to kind of clean this up a little bit. And thought I'd give you a little tour. Another empty drawer, and that's what I was noticing with the Husky. I'm gonna have to take it apart and probably repaint it. But this one, it will not, for some reason, the latch or something hangs up on it, and you gotta pull up on it. And I just think this mechanism is just wore down. I just need to grease it or something. But it's hard to shut. But like I said, this is one of my first toolboxes, guys, you know. And you can paint them to personalize yourself. You know, I had a bunch of leftover paint, and that's why it's the way it is. But I just kind of wanted to show you, you know, if you're starting out, you know, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. This was a lighter that I had lit one time. I had a torch here in the house, and I lit my torch, and it was a cheap dollar store lighter, and I laid it here. And luckily I turned around because it had caught my screwdrivers on fire, and several of them had melted. Luckily it was just enough to where I could get it out, and it was kind of funny. I'm sure there was beer drinking involved, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I had here. And overall, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I just want to do a Sunday video. I kind of hadn't done anything. I wanted to fill you in a little bit. Supposedly, I'm hoping this week my hutch is going to be here. I know I keep telling y'all that. The Snap-on guy stopped by Friday, and he thought for sure it'd be here this week. I'm not holding my breath. I know they're having to make it, but you know, it's been eight weeks or longer, I think. It's killing me. I'm kind of excited about getting it and everything, but I got a lot going on right now with helping my mom get ready to move, and just taking care of the business and trying to make sure everything's going good there. And there's just a lot. We're talking about selling our house. I'd like to get some property, and maybe instead of having my business and my home separate from one another, I thought about maybe just doing it all to where I can help keep an eye on mom. Plus, you know, I'll be right there at the shop to where, you know, I won't have to worry about, you know, if she needed something, or make sure she's getting, you know, eating right or whatever. I you know, she's 80 years old, and I worry about her. But that's enough about me. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And please watch my videos, and thank you for subscribing, and we will see you in the next video.